Hey, it's Jazz, and this is Wildlife Matters. So before we begin, I just wanted to clarify a few of the things that you're about to be watching, because I wasn't really able to give a backstory while I was filming all these scenes through my phone. So a couple of weeks ago, we were in the middle of typhoon season, which is during July. And it also happens that July is also the time of the year wherein snakes like baby cobras hatch. So they typically hatch during July to August. It was flooding everywhere, it was raining so hard. Every time there's a typhoon, my heart just pours out to all the animals that I know that are not gonna do well under this condition. I can only imagine how many animals die during typhoons. And I think it's also traumatizing because the last time that we had a really huge typhoon, I saw so many videos of animals that were just being left to die, drowning. So every time it's typhoon season, the first thing that I think about is always, how am I going to be of help to animals that need me? Because, don't get me wrong, I care about people, but I know that there are people who help other people. I don't know if there's enough people who have animals during typhoon season. Long story short, there was someone who reached out to us and said that they had discovered a baby cobra inside their house. At first, I don't know if they really knew it was a cobra, but at least they were able to catch it safely without anyone getting bitten. Here in the Philippines, and I guess in many places all over the world, whenever you see a snake in your premises, the first thing people want to do is kill them. And the good thing was the homeowner didn't kill that cobra. And instead, she reached out to us and asked if we could relocate this cobra on her behalf. And even if she knew it was a cobra, I don't know if she has any idea how dangerous, how potentially dangerous this cobra can be, because this cobra can kill you in a span of 30 minutes. And when it arrived to us, the first thing we do whenever we get rescues is of course, we have to examine the body, check out if there's any injuries or any visible sicknesses that we can easily give medication for. And we noticed that it had a lot of bite marks, we noticed it had a lot of injuries, and that it was very, very thin. I don't know, maybe it was attacked by a rat, a cockroach, or whatever it is out there. Living outdoors, living in the wild is hard. We also noticed that it had some mites, and mites is actually very common to find in wild snakes. So yeah, what I'm about to show you guys is the process of how we rescued the snake, how we did the first aid. Well, not everything, but just like a couple of tidbits about how we tried to really give the snake a fighting chance. Okay guys, so someone just sent us another cobra for rescue. But guess what's inside this? Oh my god, so there's a cockroach and there's a caterpillar. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe they thought that it would eat it. Okay, so I want to show you guys the place where this was kept in by the person that caught it. Are you ready for this madness? See that? So there's a cockroach inside, there's a caterpillar, and sand. Maybe the person who caught it thought that the snake would eat these things, but no, snakes are carnivorous, so they wouldn't eat insects. So we're checking the cobra to see if it's okay. There, poor thing. Yep, look at that. We're gonna have to nurse it back to health. It's really thin, and it looks like it's been eating sand from its from its temporary enclosure, which is not okay for it. Sand is not part of their diets. Yeah. And if you notice, the cobra is not moving a lot. It's pretty weak right now. So what we've done is we've prepared an iodine solution for this little guy to swim. Parang hula. Okay, we have to throw this water. Look how dirty it is. Those are all from the baby cobra. I'm gonna place him in this quarantine box where he can feel safe and secure for the meantime. You'll be okay. Okay, so it is now the next day and we are trying to feed it some pinkies.
Nice.
Look at that face, so cute.
If you follow our Facebook page, you'll see that we actually posted this cobra as soon as it arrived to us, and we said that we were asking for prayers because the snake was in very bad condition, and many people said that it wouldn't even last a day. But you know, we did our best to give it a fighting chance. So long story short, the baby cobra did not make it, unfortunately, and we were told that it wasn't going to make it, so it wasn't a surprise. But I guess the most surprising part was that it ended up living more than a day, because everyone was saying, the experts were telling us that this is not going to last a day, but you know, it was able to live up to 4 days, so that's amazing. And you might be wondering why we decided to still take it in, why we even give attention, why we even try to revive or rescue species as dangerous as this. And my answer to that is, you know, I really believe that all animals are important. All animals have a specific role to play in the ecosystem, and that's what Wildlife Matters has always been about. We always tell you guys that every piece of wildlife matters. And this is not just something that we say, but it's something that me and my team, we all live by, because we believe that every single one has a purpose. Whether it's human beings, whether it's plants or animals, we all have a purpose to fulfill in this balance of life. You might be thinking that we wasted all this time and effort trying to save just one of many other cobras out there, but honestly, my heart pours out to these little ones, and I feel like as a human being, if there's something that I can do to at least help, then I'll do it. You know, it wasn't a hassle for us to rescue it. It wasn't a hassle for us to do the best we can. And I've been rescuing animals for a long time now. Kyle has been rescuing snakes as well for a long time, and we've been working with venom snakes for a while now. So this is something that's not new to us, and it's something that we're very passionate about. Yeah, but it was just really sad that the cobra didn't make it, because we were really hoping that we would be able to nurse it back to health and eventually do a release video where we can set it free. But you know, it just wasn't meant to be. But nonetheless, I still wanted to put this video out because I just want to show you guys how much we believe in what we say, how much we believe in their importance, how much we believe in saving the misunderstood species. I forgot to say, but so the species of this snake is a Philippine cobra, a northern Philippine spinning cobra, which you've probably seen in my other episodes before. So we talk about this cobra a lot. Probably one of the most common cobras you can find here in the Philippines. And they are very dangerous, potentially dangerous. Well, they won't really attack you if you don't provoke them or if you don't corner them and give them no other option than to bite. But these cobras are often spotted in agricultural fields. And you know, because humans are moving closer and closer to the areas they inhabit, you're bound to run in to one another. So it's very common for us humans to find snakes inside our houses sometimes. When a snake goes inside your house, it's not thinking it's your house. It doesn't even know that you're there. It goes into your house thinking that it's just exploring, looking for food to eat, and these snakes usually eat small rodents, small birds, lizards, mice, things like that, even smaller snakes. So if they come into your house, then most likely the reason why they're there is they're hunting. But people tend to think that snakes are inside their houses so that they can hunt on humans or
hurt humans. And that's really not the case, because snakes are afraid of us. They think that we're predators. They know that we're big and scary and super duper capable of killing them. So they really have no intent on running into you. They just want to eat. And you know, these snakes only attack when they feel cornered or threatened. And this usually happens when people try to kill them. So the safest thing to do when you're in front of a dangerous snake such as this is to not even try. Don't even try to kill them, because you know what? If you try to kill it, it'll feel like, oh my gosh, I have to defend myself, and it'll bite you back. And a lot of the times, you know, people get bitten and they die. And it's not their fault that they're extremely venomous. It's just that this is how they're made, so that they can hunt on the animals that they are supposed to be eating. Like I said, frogs, mice, lizards, other snakes. These snakes are more valuable to us alive than dead, because first of all, they're pest control. They control the number of rodents and even invasive species like the cane toad here in the Philippines, making sure that those animals don't overpopulate and spread disease. They're also a source of antivenom, so if someone gets bitten, you actually need to make antivenom from that same species of snake in order to save your own life. And there are many other reasons why snakes are so valuable to us humans, and that is why we do our best to protect them. Not just because we love snakes, but also because we understand how important they are for us humans. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'm sorry that it was so sad. But I just really wanted to use this again. I just really wanted to use this to educate you guys, and I hope that I did. So if you like this content and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow our Facebook page, Wildlife Matters, as well as our Instagram page. We just made a new Instagram page. It's wildlife_matters, because like I said in my last video, Wildlife Matters now has an organization called Wildlife Matters Organization Incorporated, and we are currently working together to figure out new projects and partnerships on how we can conserve animals in and outside their environment. So stay tuned, and don't forget that every piece of wildlife matters.